Good afternoon, wonderful viewers, wherever you might be watching us from. This is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. I am Fatoumatta Jabang, your host. Today, we will start a new program titled Issues on Nation Building. This program will come your way every Sunday at 4 p.m. In this program, we will be inviting important personalities to discuss issues that are of importance to the nation. Today, we have a special guest who will later introduce herself to you. Madam, I believe this is your first time to appear on this platform.
Thank you.
Would you please mind to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, thank you for that. My name is Safiatou. A student at American University. I'm studying computer science and at the same time a businesswoman. I'm the author of the book titled Under the Spell of Poetry.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Madam?
Yeah.
I will first of all like you to give a brief biography of yourself.
Okay. Safiatou. Interesting.
Indeed.
Okay. I'll at least give an introduction of who I am.
Sure.
Okay. I have a very good, comfortable nuclear family. I have a late dad, but my mom is currently with me. She's alive, and I'm a businesswoman doing real estate business as a field, and then studying computer science, working writing as well, and a poet for that matter.
That's beautiful.
And recently, I wrote a book towards my journey when it comes to Gambians. It's a non-fiction, and it's a book that entails realities. And yeah, that's me.
All right, thank you. With the book, we'll come to that.
Yeah.
Secondly, my question is, I have been following your page, and I understand that you are a writer and a poetess. My question is,
right.
What inspired you into writing? What inspired you to become a writer and a poetess?
Okay, interesting question.
Thank you.
I can remember back in 2014, I and my sister, I was going on a website where they actually asking students to send in their poetry contest across African countries. And I look at it and I really interested in it. I came home, I told my sister, I want to send my poem to this website. They're doing a competition across Africa. And she said to me, why not? You have the capability, you can do it. Because then I was this girl who loved debating, representing my schools in various competitions. Yes, and she told me, right, and I will edit. Then we laugh about it. And that was my first poem. Yes, I wrote a poem about Africa and I sent it to that website, that particular organization. My poem was selected, but at a close range, I was dropped. And since then, I came home, my sister told me, but that's fine, don't give up. You have a voice and there's a gift in within you that you have to showcase that talent. At first, I didn't believe it though. It was like, I'm not sure of what
your potential.
Yes. Yeah. So in that case, I wrote the poem, got kicked off, but then she took a video of me.
That was your sister?
Yes.
Interesting.
She was cooking at the kitchen and I came and she told me, look, have you mastered your poem? I said, yes. She said, okay, come here. I will, take a video of you and post it on your social media handle and see what will happen. I posted it, bam. People started calling me all over and, telling me you have something you don't know even. But with time, you will realize this thing. That's where I met with TM, Alan, who came all the way when he saw my video from one of my cousins, and contacted me, come to the house, convinced my mom that you really need to let this girl, do what she loves. And because at that time I was more into mathematics. Everybody knows me of other side of mathematics because that's my field. And eventually today I am where I am, writing like nobody. But then with the guide of the inspiration of the Quran, because we are people who are very, very connected to the religious aspect. In that case, they nurture it within us, growing up in such a kind of a background family. My mom is a bit worried, like if I have to venture into poetry, I may differ from the things that they want me to do.
Exactly.
Sure. But with time, she got to understand it and knows that, I want to take this in a very in a very positive way. In that case, she understands that I'm not that person who will rise up tomorrow and be something else or advocate for something that is not in line with my religion. So I'm really, really careful of that. This is how the inspiration got flowed up to where I am.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's so beautiful. Okay, Safiatou, who is your favorite Gambian writer, and why does this person becomes your favorite?
Okay, I never disclose this.
Why?
Due to, because when you are up to something, there are certain things you don't disclose all.
Sure.
But today I will. Mamadou Sabally has been my favorite Gambian writer.
That's great.
Because of the kind of a man that he is. Remove politics aside. He's brilliant.
Sure.
He knows what he's doing. And when it comes to knowledge aspect, he got it all. So he is one person that motivated me even to write more, I can say. From the down from the competition of Poetry Salam that first happened in the Gambia at time by Fatima Moloshi, we joined it. That's where I know Omar Cham, Champion Cherno Gay, other poets. Exactly. So we had a very tough competition at that time, hosted by Maloshi, but then the judges were TM, you have Immortal X, and then you have the other guy called Letikar. So we passed through the system, and Alhamdulillah, it is today what it is.
That's beautiful.
This is my confession to say that Sabally is somebody that I really, really like when it comes to writing. Is my favorite writer in the Gambia.
Then Momo is a lucky guy. Okay, thank you so much for that. Aside with that, my other question is, which non-African writer inspired you most?
Non-African writer, that is the international level.
Exactly.
James Patterson. My brother was having a white friend. They usually come to the house. And like most of the time for holiday and sort of, that's where I build the interest of trailers. That is writing trailers, in such a manner that is very fascinating. So James Patterson is somebody that I read most of his books through Ellen. Ellen was a good lady, mashallah. So often when she, comes for holiday in the Gambia, he will, ask us, which book you want to write, or read about.
All right.
And James Patterson was somebody I really like. And my sisters, the same thing. They're good novel readers. Specifically, Mariam, she inspired me to read a lot.
She's your sister.
She told me the only way you can develop yourself to become unique is by reading. And by all means, you have to listen to news, because at that time, I don't get attention to those stuff. But with time, I got to realize that, in order for me to nurture my talent, I get it to where I want it to be, I have to read, because this is where the secret of the world is hidden.
Exactly. You have to read and read and read. And also to make researches as well.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So this is where the inspirations comes from.
Exactly. That's so beautiful. We know that writing, it's something not easy. It is very, very difficult, and especially as a female, as a woman. What are some of the challenges that you faced?
One of the challenges is time. It is very tedious, and you have to be very, very focused as well, because you have a lot of hypes and distractions around the world. And as a young person, you have to get a target. Okay, in every year I have a dream of what I want to do, and I make sure that I execute it. And it doesn't matter, like whatever that is on the way, I have to push it aside and focus. So challenge is one of it. It's the time, and managing it is not easy because I have to work, to make sure that I survive.
Yeah.
Yes, and
that is obvious.
I have to at the same time learn to develop myself. So that means you have to limit your sleeping.
Sure.
Yeah. So often my mom is like, "You don't sleep early." I said, "Yeah." But today she understands why I don't.
Really?
You have to be that person who is well alerted. You have to know what is happening around the world.
Yeah,
you have to watch current news and everything. Research as much as you can.
Sure.
It's the best thing. It's the best way that you can develop yourself, because there are certain things you cannot learn from the class. No matter what you have, at the end of the day, if you don't do certain things for yourself, you might lose a lot of things at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is one time thing. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, my other question is now about the book.
About the book.
Yes, I would want us to, very interesting indeed. And I'm in a haste for you to reveal. Exactly. About the book, I want us to discuss about the book you're planning to launch. What is the title? And kindly explain to us what the book is all about. The book.
Interesting. But part of the marketing skill, I cannot explain everything, but I can give you a tip of it so that people can get interest in the book. Because if I have to give all, after all, it's just like, you're going to read and be like, I'm not suspense anymore. Or
so you have to leave the
I have
suspense.
To give a little bit of it, and the rest can be found in the book. It's a book that entailed the public figures in the Gambia, some of them, and the glory and the contradictions of our modern society, issues about the Gambia as a whole, and many other spicy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you will find it in the book, inshallah.
Sure. And how are you planning to launch it anyway?
Okay, it's going to be on the 1st of November 2022 at the OIC conference Safiatou Keraba Jawara, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, conference center, and there will be no ticket for it because I want people to get inspired. In that case, this is more of a opening doors for the Gambians.
Okay.
And I can say to get access to certain dignitaries, interact and see new things, and we explore new ideas. That's the concept. I want it to be an inspiring night. In that case,
especially
anyone can get access to that.
As well.
Yes. So this is the focal point for it, and the time is going to start at 3 p.m.
That is 1st November.
Yes, 1st November, 3 p.m.
At the Safiatou Keraba Jawara Conference Center.
Yes, but right now the book is open for sale since on the 25th of September.
Okay.
Of October or September?
You said
September. Yes. So we are selling at this point in time.
Okay.
And per copy is
all right. We come to that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Let me know.
And like my other question is, how long does it take you to write a book that we're talking about?
2 years.
Really? Okay.
One of my mentors said, if you want to be unique and bring something that will be off standard, you have to work hard on it.
Right.
So it takes me 2 years to compile this book and make it an anthology of poems.
Okay.
It's a collection, and some new other poems. Yes, some new other poems that I've written also is part of it. So this is it. I took my time. I wasn't in rush. I've been saying it. And sometimes when people doubt it, they will be like, Sophia, I want to read your book. I say, it's not done yet. Just take your time. Inshallah, when everything is done and dusted, I will definitely come full force.
Exactly.
And alhamdulillah, that's what I'm going to say.
Sure. That's fine. Okay, aside with that, Sophia, my other question is, if a person wants to buy your book, where can the person get the book from?
Okay, the target is to sell the book on Amazon for those that are abroad.
Sorry?
Amazon.
Okay.
For those that are abroad.
Okay.
Yes, and we are working on it. I don't just want to put the book, the link of the book on Amazon, and things are not yet done on the ground.
Okay.
So that is the management in charge of that aspect, and they're working hand in glove with me towards making that a success.
Okay.
But we will make sure that eventually immediately after the day of the luncheon, the link will be uploaded on Amazon so that other people can also order. Because I have a lot of people abroad who are actually in need of it. Like they want to read it, and know what is inside. So on the side of here in the Gambia, you can get it directly from me.
Directly from you?
From me.
Nothing like the Timbuktu bookshop?
Not for now, because I want to wait immediately after the luncheon. Then people can get it from Timbuktu and order even agents here within Gambia, because I'll make sure that it will be placed at pharmacy centers, supermarkets, restaurants. So I have, all that thing, you have to work it out, make it intact, then you can announce. So I'm taking my time not to do any kind of a blunder at the end of the day.
Exactly, that's right.
But right now you can get the book from me. And it's not yet out. It can only be accessed on the 1st of November. So let me make that clear. Right now, if you pay, if you pay, we're going to give you a receipt, which is this.
That is like, how much are you selling for the book?
500. Yes. This is the receipt that you're going to have. And you're going to keep it until the day of
when you,
luncheon, then you come with it. So people at the gate will, immediately when you come, show your ticket out that shows you that you have bought the book. We will give you the book immediately.
Okay, very good. So now, what is your state of preparedness for this upcoming luncheon that we're all yearning for? 1st November, I can wait for it.
Interesting. I pray for it to be one of the most successful programs that I will ever do in the Gambia. And in that case, it's a simple program. Anyways, but alhamdulillah, we are expecting a lot of surprises along the way. So wait for it.
So you're going to leave us in suspense as well. That's not a big deal. Safiatou, I have 2 questions here.
Yes.
But like those 2 questions are not necessarily part of our discussion. But like they are trending issues that I deem necessary to ask as a citizen of this country. Notwithstanding, you may have seen it on social media about the death of 66 children. As a woman, what is your take on this?
It's a sad moment for our country, because losing just one life is something to humanity. Talk less of 66. I mean, subhanallah, it just knocked me. And I will urge the government to take an extra step towards this issue, because it's very serious.
Indeed.
And as a young girl, tomorrow we are planning to become mothers.
Exactly.
Losing a child is not an easy thing. And looking at it, the conditions that these kids will be before they will reach to that stage, it's not easy. Because I've spoke to some of the people that were at the hospital, at some point, taking care of these kids in and out. It's not an easy thing. So please, I am begging, it's not like I'm begging, but it's my priority even to tell, the government in charge to work on this issue and try by all means solve it. Because this is not telling well. When you look at it, why is it the medication being directed only to Gambia? That's what I can't understand. These days I'm on the side of my preparation towards it. Even that's why people don't see me writing much about it. But it's part of the package I will bring later. It's disturbing, to be honest, and it's disheartening. Looking at it, we as Gambian, where are we heading to? That's what I first asked myself. So as a nation, we need to do better and come together and fight for a better Gambia. Thank you.
You're welcome. And what message do you have for the Gambian government regarding this issue?
As I said earlier.
Okay.
I've said it. They have to do an extra plan towards, you know, finding solutions to this issue because
remedy.
Yes, a remedy. Because you know, watching your own citizens. These are kids that are going to be the future leaders of the Gambia.
Exactly.
So you know, us losing them at this juncture is not telling well about our medical system. Okay. So the man in charge have to do a lot of things, you know, to make things in order. Definitely, I understand that everybody is talking about it, and it's disturbing.
Indeed.
Yeah. So they have to do something and find solutions immediately. This is what we want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Aside with that, I want us to switch into our local languages because exactly like assalamu alaikum badi mandinka moilalu ana kamfo lalu fine TV lem don telebon mi alon ko ajata ka jube nal badi malam Fatoumatta Jabang bintel be sire ngale programme mi alon ko abe dending no Gambia bankola nyato tala nani programme abenale dimas talan nane ni programme dum be molle kumandulale mol mi alon ko e be do ku bunda jamal to kana ko kol kacha mi alon ka be dende na banko nyaara tala bidu ngal dun tam bu nyaari bala so tale jabbi and atalun tonyen janim be fem ko don sa fam bula aya fam mole atalan jumati ngi bismillah programme to mbata muso
abarka bake madam and yaje mbemi fala don wala intel Safiatou comme nga fonon English kangoto morality by the name Nakala poet and recently nga buko sifele min keta title oti walling under the spell of poetry and ntemo business woman real estate business, that's my area and finang Qatar University American University, and the study in computer science technology. So namirenying
ayeta formulele ha
namandika kangonek ba mafuko mano de bari comme like yeah sabati ndame sign wala na ko betinya mandika kangoto but alhamdulillah madunna kono le
bari ben fora fana nga senyata banke malingo ali an bela nga moy nyodoro akala Safiatou Joof Safiatou nga moy ko kam ye kitabo le safen anu nyi kitabo nyi bela flaka kulli sai ni sa to mondin fono moli meliano ko be jiberola nyi kitabo nyi moy dalil ya ne te nyi kitabo safe an nyi kitabo ni munne fana be nyi kitabo kono ko mani ko nya ko nyamen dorom chokoro kadi ya woro fon dala kono so sa fon bula hafo sabe do kita subu kitabo
ila question on article iko muna
comme bebe fokandum walem comme ngaje ko ye kitabo le safe buko manin ko ka fa kitabo an ni kitabo nyen fe jamal bi me yalan go yasa be sai bala fla kalon na yem ni mun safe kitabo kono
kitabo ngamin safe je wolen some of Gambians prominent public figures wolen ni yalan ko kumal amanke beti but it's some key element no wole ta and fananga mean some of it I telephone on a live touch le and the other thing is about the society and issues that we have been encountered because all until the area I'm here for the voiceless and come in now of course wanting anything that I think like okay I have solutions towards this toward my voice make sure voice out and that is what you're going to find in the book inshallah precisely
explain okay sai nyimbu ko nyin kom nyikita wo yemen sa ila tempo be nyaadile alla preparation be nyaadile and then mojuma le binana ya sometimes fana ngi wala ko gol kulli la nyim ben si falu kunu kuma jamal kana dol bi jele ka fana bantla bankol to dol fo bi jele ka fana banko to me alon ko banko me alon ka manke na game banko to di sai itala nyi
question nyi guys
so atul be nyi ko
okay me for the drongal ne ko dignitaries inshallah wol ba talla jele pro yenying programme o nyin jura
okay.
Important, very very important people and fanang molbe bakila night mi yalon ko ba jura lale at the same time aba educative lale and karandalti and fanang ibita la jele ay inspired ha malo ma fala nyadi la mani
comme dal ibita la jele ni ite la tela
ha ibita la jele be fen soto la jele ha ina ibe min sambala so
exactly ha
inshallah womo lahi dolti mi alon ko ngalo ne mbati manela ni ngalo
okay wokumata bakale sai comme yafunu nyamin ko dorom bu ko nyi ko ba kulila min tumalla
okay mbakulila on the 1st of November 2020 tilifolote 2022 and time yimbakala 3 p.m. lati wala OIC building wala choose pronga event in KJ so inshallah I'm for amanke ticket because laftale mo jamae jura and fana ya access to ye fenyu do karanje da but right now we are selling buko nyi wa kan wala nyintinga min yenen kitaboti under the spell of poetry so niaje ko like buko kono 112 points wala bija
112 pages
yes no 112 poems wala bija but pages so nyimu 236 pages yes so inshallah natra ilafta buko nyinna this is the promotional aspect because mbenyine use kampurunga marketing people that understand the linkeka buko ni ala price mo 500 lati
dani
sign thematic itaso la unless on the 1st of November inshallah wolongo le baso no ha but niya sang benying $500 silang cost niya sang benying ticket o dile la ibe wole mutala o batandile ko yenyi buko la cost jole ha ni tata fo bundato inshallah ibe nyin buko nyin hand over le ni ngala santa baraka ngamire
wasani aka wasani ata baka wasani ata baka you welcome okay ngalon sai wasani ata baka le badi ngol mel ben jibe kan an mel mana bel labni kan sai ngalon jiki se tano fana suba kan fana because dol fana ni yalon ko mom mandi go fana moy aning angale kan fana comme niñ ko la wax rek assalamu alaykum suma mbokk wala ko ñi nga xamanteni ñen nek di setan Fine TV la won télé bi nga xamanteni mo jëra setan man la sen bokka Fatoumatta Jabang tay ji nak ñu ngi def programme bi nga xamanteni dafa am solo torop programme mi nga xamanteni dañuy waxtaan mbiri Gambia naka la suñu digg Gambia suñu réew mi moy dem ci kanam tay ji nak ci programme bi dañuy nekk di invite nit ñi ñu nga xamantene they are very important to discuss about issues that are of interest to the nation which is the Gambia so tay ji nak ñu ngi amé gan bu special gan bi nga xamantene jigéen la so bala may def dara rek na ko bay rek mom mu wax mu moy kan ak wax
okay jërëjëf Fatoumatta lu ma nekkoon di wax rek moo nekk maître Safiatou tey ji nag lu ñu indi fii mooy yëfi book bi waaye then business laa nekk di def at the same time maa ngi bind maa ngi jàng alhamdulillah foofu laa mun a em ko naaw daal
waaw kon baax na am boo ñoo ko déggee noonu Safiatou dégg naa ne danga bind téere téere boobu noonu tamit dama bëgg nga waxal nit ñi téere bi lan moo fa nekk lan moo fa nekk ak tamit lan moo tax yow nga bind téere bi
ok lu tax ma bind téere bi mooy gis naa a lot of issues loo xam ne mu ngi am si suma dëkk ma gis ne ok man as a young person youth la am na the voice and because suma binda yëpp dama day fightal for the voiceless ñi nga xam ne nii xam ne seen voice yi fu mu eggut man suma voice mun na fa egga waaw suma baat mun na fa egga so lii moo ma dugal si bind a book bi and next question is what
exactly comme waaw teg wax nga lan moo tax nga bind book boobu noonu waaw te book boobu noonu lan ak lan moo fa nekk
ok lu fa nekk moo nekk ñun suñ Gambia luñ nekk di dunda ak suñ society with issues yu fa nekk ak some of the public figures yi nga xam ne am nañ leen bind naa seen ay mbir foofu noonu tamit and ak some other new points yi nga xam ne Gambian si gisanguñ ko
waaw ok loolu baax na trop léegi nag comme ngénte bi comme mooy book bi noo koy ngénte su fekkee nag mën ngaa wax mbookaay ñi nga xamante ne ñu ngi seetaan book bi nag moo koy ngénte ak ban bés nga koy ngénte tamit ak tamit yan gan ñi nga nekk di expect ñi nga xamante ni ñooy jógee si bitim réew bi ak yeneen dëkk yi pour ñoo teew bés bi
ok book bi maa ngi ko ngénte bési on the first naka la ñoo waxee on the first
mooy bés bu njëkka bés bu njëkka
si
waa novembre si
the month
weeru novembre
no am na ko gaay ni koy weeri xaw ma naka waaye bii du weeri sëriñ de ok waaye dafa nekk next month this is interesting anga lii moo nekk suma problème subhanallah léegi anglais bi daal mu ngi dominate the Wolof and the Mandinka waaye lu ñu wax moo nekk next month mooy nekk book bi bési first day of the month moo nekk bés bu ñu launch book bi ba pare time bi dafa nekk 3 p.m. book bi mu ngi jar $500 yi right now ñu ko open for sale ba pare place bi mooy venue bi fu ñu ko defee mooy boori Sénégal bi fële OIC building so inshallah su fekkee ne bugga nga ko rek mën nga ñëw contact ko si man rek nga ko mën a amee waaye right now nekkuñ di release book because dañ war a def suñ ground work si yëpp ba pare nga xam ne on the first suñu launch ba pare rek dinañ wax nit yi fan ngay mën a def dem nga am book bi inshallah waaye right now pre-order mu ngi on mën ngaa order ñu secure la a book inshallah
comme maanaam yow soo bëggee book bi rek comme da ngay joxe xaalis bi ñu jox la garantie
waaw ñu jox la ticket bi moo la garantie basic event bi ñu jox la sa book bi inshallah
loolu baax na man kàddu boobu loolu de moom mbokkay comme ñun ñoo ko déggandoo mooy Safiatou moom moo binda book boobu noonu book bi nu mu tudd Safiatou
another spell of poetry mooy naka laa ko waxee si olof soo nekkee si dara ron déedéet spell moo nekk when you are under some cast of like some magic sort of a spell sort of so léegi xaw ma nag naka laa ko translate si olof li jaaxal na ma de
carab sax ok comme ñun ñoo ko déggandoo rek mu ne book bi moo tudda under the spell of poetry ok mooy loolu te Safiatou Joof moom moo ko binda mbookay mooy loolu noonu moom mooy Safiatou moom moo binda book boobu noonu Safiatou I will want us to switch on the English version and this question is what advice do you have for the aspiring young writers? What advice do you have for them that are listening and also watching as well?
Yeah, the first advice I'm going to have for them is you have to first learn how to be patient and listen to good advices and choose what you think you are good at and research as much as you can. Yeah, that's the advice I have for the youths. You have to be patient, listen to good advices, choose the field that you know that you are very good at. Not because of Pate or Demba is into that. You have to know what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you have to start that at an early stage. Whereas when you are getting, let's say, going into university or high school, you already discover who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, this really helped me. I discovered myself at an early stage. That helped me to focus on what I want to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that really helps. Yeah,
that's the advice I'm going to give to them.
Exactly. You have to choose and also to know what you want to become in the future.
Yeah,
that is something very, very important. Just don't work like that, or maybe you see a friend who wants to become a journalist or a lawyer. You also said, okay, well,
always believe in yourself.
Exactly. Just believe in yourself. At the end, you succeed.
Yeah,
that's it. Okay, Safiatou, finally, my final question is, what will be your message to our viewers?
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me here. I know it was a super bland question, alhamdulillah, and I pray that whatever that we said here, may it be beneficial. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala touch the hearts and the minds, and to come and buy my book, because you're going to find a lot of important stuff inside, especially for the side of marriage. I even touch it, which is a very big issue in our society.
Exactly.
Coming again on the side of feminism. So that is a part also included in the book. So you can read it and get an enlightenment and overview of what society entails and what we need as Gambian to move this country forward. I think it would be beneficial to my views.
Sure, especially the females also, and also the gents as well. Thank you so much for that, Safiatou.
Thank you too.
Viewers, we have now come to the tail end of the program. We thank you so much for your kind attention. That was Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.